everyone, this is Lisa Haven. I'm going to be introducing the documentary Syd, the Other Chaplin to you here. I hope you enjoy that film. It was a delight for me to make because I had so many important colleagues on the film with me as talking heads. Of course, it was made by Serge Bromberg and Eric Lange from Lobster Films, even though it's actually filmed under the auspices of Steamboat Films. So this was made back in 1917 and released on French television first and then onto DVD, and is still available that way. We're showing you the English version today, but the more readily played one is the French version. My co-talking heads are David Robinson, whom you all know, Kevin Brownlow, whom you should know, and Kate Guillemvarche, who is the director of the Charlie Chaplin organization in Paris known as Roy Export SAS. Syd Chaplin, of course, was Charlie's half-brother. He was older by 4 years. And so I believe the first 4 years of his life and the upbringing between he and his brother in the next several years until Charlie turned about 7 was quite formative for both boys, but especially for Syd, since he was older and supposedly illegitimate. The boys went to the poorhouse together. Sidney was able to go to the Essex training ship instead, which was a boon to the family because he could then earn money on the ships. But he also found his performative expertise there when he became a bugler on board. So that kind of led one thing into the other. And so over the course of their lives, it's usually Sidney looking out for Charlie, not always. It's a sort of tit-for-tat relationship where one brother's in trouble, the other brother brings him along and helps him out. And Charlie did that just as much for Sidney as vice versa. So most of the information from the movie, or much of the information, comes from my book, Syd Chaplin, a Biography, which is still available at McFarlane and Amazon. And there's been a lot more that I could add at this point because since that time, an entire file cabinet full of stuff was found at the manoir, and most of that was Sidney's. It would be delightful to add to that particular book. There were some efforts on the Great Dictator that we didn't know about before, some other sort of arguments and situations at the Chaplin studios that we hadn't known about before, but that really pales in comparison to the overall life story of Syd that you're going to see now. So please enjoy the handiwork of Eric Lange in putting this wonderful, wonderful film together that I was so proud to be a part of. And of course, our dear friend Serge Bromberg deserves much of the credit as well. So I hope you will take advantage of the fact that it's going to be free to view for the next week only, and go in there and take a look. I would appreciate if you wish to answer questions or comments that you might have. You can send those to me at lisahaven@me.com. Thanks so much.